Guys, what's up, man? Yo, how's everybody doing today? What's up? Okay, this is gonna be a really good live stream. I'm gonna give it about 1 minute for everybody to get on, and we're gonna get pretty serious today about the market. And I'm gonna tell you guys things that people have probably never told you before, and things that you probably really need to hear. The truth about the hard truth about crypto and the only way to hyperly succeed. So we're gonna give it just a few minutes and then we'll go from there. So I hope everybody's doing well. Today is Tuesday, January 28th. My parents actually went back home today. They were visiting Istanbul for about, I think 8 days now. Yeah, 8 days now. They went back home. So I got basically today and tomorrow off, sort of. And then Friday, my lady's parents, or family rather, they come to visit us for about 5 days. And I'm really busy. Then after that, I go to the Philippines, man. In the middle of February, I'm off to the Philippines for about 80 days. Yeah, that's going to be fun. So anyways, guys, so welcome. For those that know me, I'm Philakone Crypto. And sometimes you can take me seriously, sometimes you can't. What I love to do, for those that know, is to troll Twitter. The reason I do that is because I believe there's no obligation or responsibility whatsoever. This is fucking Twitter, man. Free speech. And I do this because, hey, man, you got to understand that crypto is a very competitive market. And I used to be a noob myself. And it's, listening to the wrong people, listening to the wrong things, it can really get you into trouble. So if you guys ever take my post on basically Twitter seriously, you probably shouldn't, okay? Or even on Discord, when I joke about the bull market being over, or that we reached the top, you probably shouldn't take it seriously if I say I'm selling my entire portfolio. And I'm gonna start talking right now about what you guys really need to understand about the crypto market and how to be hyper successful. And then we're gonna get into the Bitcoin technical analysis. I'm gonna show you guys what I actually think is going on right now. And I'm also going to explain to everybody what they missed out on, why the January 27th drop occurred, which is going to be related to DeepSeek R1, which is the new Chinese, apparently open source AI that was released. But they've been there's been a lot of things that have been changing about it. So once again, guys, don't take. First of all, I need to establish my stance in crypto. My stance in crypto is incredibly bullish. Okay, it's super fucking bullish to like the nth degree. And if you ask me, do I really believe the top is here? No, I don't believe the top is anywhere in whatsoever. And we're going to get a major high in both altcoins, and maybe not the all-time high for every altcoin, but we're going to get a higher high than in 2024. And I also believe, or early 2025 rather. And I also believe that Bitcoin's still going to go to somewhere like $150,000, $250,000. But also at the same time, I do believe that there's going to be some massive volatility that's going to shake out the majority of people in this market. And whenever there's shit going on in the market, you guys need to understand that I will scare the shit out of you. Why? Because if you're going to get shaken out, hate to say it, but you're probably not going to fucking do well in crypto because you're a little, you don't have it in you to be quite, I'm not saying in a mean way. But if you're going to get shaken out over like a 10-15% drop in the market and you're going to sell everything because of some guy crying wolf on Twitter like me, you probably aren't going to do well. Because the people that do extremely well in crypto are going to be the ones that listens to me, listens to Joe Blow, listens to A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, all those motherfuckers out there. He's going to listen to them. Right? And then he's going to be intelligent enough, or she will be intelligent enough to formulate their own opinion about what's going on. I promise you that 100% of the people that follow other people exclusively, they're not going to do well in crypto. But the people that can actually come to their own conclusions based off of a lot of information that they gather out there, they're the ones that are going to ultimately do the best in the crypto market. And especially the people that have a long-term bias in crypto and they believe that crypto is very bullish, altcoin season's gonna be coming still. Bitcoin has been, like, if you think about all of the fundamental factors, my stance hasn't changed in any way. It doesn't flip as often as you think. It only flips on Twitter because I like to make fun of fucking idiots. And I'm sorry to say, but like noobs in the market. It's fun to me. I've made too much money in the market and I don't know what to do with my time sometimes except to troll Twitter. And I find it fucking hilarious. It's really funny to me. And I know that the people that have been following me really well, they find it hilarious too. Because there's so many comments. Each one of my views or posts will get like 500,000 views. It's really funny to me. But don't take it seriously because you guys need to really start putting in some research into the market yourselves to learn about the fundamental. And like, I'll just recap it very quickly, okay? So one of the reasons why we had this big drop on January 27th is because of DeepSeek R1, which is an AI-based like equivalent to ChatGPT that only cost a fraction of the price to actually train, which was like $5-6 million versus hundreds of billions of dollars from other American tech companies. So because this new DeepSeek R1 ended up costing a lot less to actually train, many investors were losing faith and belief in American businesses. So they ended up having a large sell-off because of that. They believe that, hey, if China can do it for a fraction of the price, why the fuck are we investing in the American sector of AI and tech? So a huge part of that reason that we sold off was basically because of that in a nutshell. But that doesn't mean in any way that the crypto bull market is over. You got to understand that Trump right now, he got into office, he is very pro-crypto. They want to become the #1 country in the world to basically be the leaders in crypto. So because of that, it's hard to bet against crypto, but it still doesn't change the fact that there's still going to be massive volatility along the way, which I'm going to show you later in this video. Also, remember that like you got to think about the bigger picture as well, the shit that we don't know about. So because these countries, they want to make Bitcoin a store value in the Federal Reserve, it doesn't mean that they're going to be accumulating and buying everything right now. Like we have to be more intelligent than that. We have to believe that maybe and possibly a large part of their reasoning is that they want to drive down the crypto market even lower to accumulate at better prices, right? That's a huge possibility as well. So we have to remember that we're just little tiny fish in a gigantic pond in the ocean that's just following these tiny little ripples that are moving against and with the big whales and fish out there. We don't have hundreds of millions of dollars. We don't have billions of dollars. We're literally just stupid retail investors at home trying to do the best that we can to follow the news with the little capital that we have. Like, sure, I have like 5-6 million right now in the portfolio, right, invested. That's bigger than most people, but it's smaller than other people in retail, but it's certainly a lot smaller than institutions as well. It's fucking nothing. 5-6 million is literally nothing in the grand scheme of things. So all that we can do is just try to follow the crowd, wherever the herd is going, wherever the trend is going, catching small trades here and there by shorting or short-term opportunities with swings or day trades, and investing in the portfolio and having a bias to hold long-term, right? That's really all that we can do. But what we do know is that Trump wants to cut capital gains tax to crypto to 0. So that there's so much bullish and positive fundamental news right now that getting shaken out by like, you know, a little bit of a drop, it makes no fucking sense, guys. Like, I'm sorry to say, but if you're gonna be pissed off about a stupid Twitter tweet of mine or other people crying wolf because you can't make your own fucking decisions in crypto, why are you even here, man? Go back to your fucking job, like 9-to-5 job. Go back to whatever it is the fuck you do. If you don't even have the balls to hold on to a little bit of your crypto when there's a little bit of volatility going on, that's not even that bad. If you look at the history of crypto, it's fucking nothing, this drop at all. You don't even have the fucking balls and decency to not be scared and to hold on to your crypto because of a tiny little drop. You really think that you're gonna outperform people in the crypto market? You really think you're gonna look to the left and look to the right and there's two people next to you on each side and you're gonna outperform them? You think that you're gonna outperform the crypto OGs out there that have been in crypto for like 10 years and they understand the fundamental bias and they're gonna hold strong and they understand that there will be dips in the market? No, you're not gonna do fucking well, man. You're gonna be like, I'm sorry to say, you don't wanna hear this because it might be insulting to you and your intelligence. But if you just cannot withstand, this kind of volatility in the market, you simply won't do well at all. You're just gonna be one of those people where I'll say thanks to, and all of my friends that have been in crypto for like a decade that have like tens of millions of dollars now, they're gonna say thanks, man, for all of your money. You gave it all to us, just like the other majority of the crypto retail investors out there, right? You guys got shaken out. And then you know what's gonna happen, guys? The market's gonna continue. It's gonna return. The market's gonna come back. You sold at the bottom. The market's gonna continue. Now you're gonna buy back at higher prices. And then you're probably gonna get shaken out again on the next dip, right? That's what's gonna happen. Or you're gonna end up just shorting at the wrong place or selling at the wrong place instead of just fucking holding and stop crying about the market. If you literally just fucking held and kept DCAing, right? Instead of like, stop worrying so much about, oh, there's gonna be a 10% dip. I probably should sell my position to buy back at lower prices. That kind of fucked up mentality is gonna get you fucked up in crypto, man, because you're trying to snipe 10, 15%, and then there's gonna be a wick in the next hour for like 10%, and then you got shaken out. Like, you're gonna regret it with your life. I promise you that when the market returns, and if you sold anything at all without really understanding the bias and how the cycle is behaving, you're gonna get shaken out and you're gonna have the biggest regret of your life. You're gonna see this 2025 bull market just pass you by at the blink of a fucking eye. And you're just gonna say to yourself, damn, I sold at the fucking bottom when I could have just held through this. That's what's gonna happen. So the hard truth that I really need to tell you guys is that, fuck, man, hold your fucking position. Shut the fuck up. Hold your position. DCA, the bull market is far from over. Stop listening to fucking crypto Twitter people that are most likely trolling you or trying to get you to sell so you guys will get liquidated, because if you get liquidated, they make more money and your loss goes to their pockets like to mine. Like if I liquidated my position, imagine if I actually liquidated my position a few days ago. Holy fuck, man. And if I bought back now, like my portfolio today, it bounced back a stupid amount. And all because I understand the longer term picture. Today, my portfolio bounced back up $280,000. It barely moved. In the past 7 days, when I think about it, it only fell down like $400,000 overall. There was a swing of about $1 million, but overall 400K over the past like 7 days. It's gone back and forth. It's like, who cares, man? Just fucking go weather the storm. Go find a fucking hobby. Seriously, go do something. My hobby is to cook healthy foods and the gym. Like I fucking love to work out, man. Road to 10% body fat. I work out like 2 hours a day. I'm learning how to draw, how to paint, because my lady does that. I'm playing games on the computer. I'm playing like I'm doing a lot of things. I'm playing on my guitar, but what I'm not doing is obsessing about the market every day to give me a fucking heart attack. That's what I'm not doing, because if you can make this time pass by and find some income to inject into the market, you're gonna feel a lot more confident about this. But if you cannot understand for a moment that the bull market's far from over, okay? These volatile dips, it's gonna happen. And let's jump into the charts right now, okay? Like seriously, just fucking hold on to this, guys. Man, the market, like the reason I trolled Twitter is because I'm sorry to say this, but as much as I want to help people and see them succeed, the truth is like most people are little fucking bitches in the market, man. They are never gonna have what it takes to be hyper successful in this market because they just don't have that kind of strength, They don't have that kind of strength to hold through the market. They're the kind of people you would never want to fight a war with on your side. You know what I mean? If your country was fighting a fucking war, these people are not the people that will be brave enough to fight with you. They're fucking part of the LGBT fucking community that wants to fight for equal sex rights, where fucking men can fight, can play in the women's Olympics. Those are the kind of fucking people that sell at the bottom, man. Thank God Trump is acknowledging that there's only two sexes, males and females. If any transgenders have a fucking problem with that, fuck you. Like, seriously, fuck you. I don't have a problem with that. Like, seriously. So let's go into the charts right now. First of all, let's talk about like the history. Let's talk about the history of Bitcoin for all the people out there that don't understand what's going on. Like, look at the drops, guys. Like, look at the dips. This dip here is 17%. Like, this current dip was only 7%. You motherfuckers have not even seen anything yet. Like, you guys don't know what a dip is. You don't know what a fucking dip is at all yet. If you zoom out to 2017's bull market, all that you see is this gigantic, massive fucking, you know, like this here is DB just said that my narrow-mindedness is so gross. I don't care if people think that I'm narrow-minded about believing there's two fucking sexes in this world.
Oh yeah, guys, yesterday I tried to go to the fucking airport and there was only like male and fucking female on there, but what about they, them, her, it, bit, whatever fucking they didn't even have a fucking them or they, and I fucking caused a huge scene because I want to be acknowledged as a them, they, you know what I'm saying?
Like, fuck that. That's fucking like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck that, man.
My feelings are so hurt right now because they don't know that I'm not a him, I'm not a her, I'm a them, they. They should show me more respect than that, you know? It hurt my feelings so much.
Like, fuck, man. Anyways, let's jump into this, okay? So all that you see is like this gigantic, massive pattern. You know what I mean? Massive. But if you zoom in, what you guys don't see when you zoom in 2017 is like this had a 35% drops. Fuck, man. A 35% drop right here. You guys see this? 35% drop. And then like 2 months later, there was another 34% drop. And then another 11% drop. Like, these drops are fucking huge. These drops are faster and bigger than Donald Trump eliminating transgenders in America. That's how big they are. Like, this drop here is fucking 40%, guys. Like, this is in 2017. There are so many dips along the way that end up occurring that you guys need to really like chill the fuck out. Like, look in early 2021. You know, this is a 32% drop. And then if you zoom out, like, it doesn't even matter because altcoins just end up going to the moon after. You know what I mean? Like take a look at this over here. Like in 2017, like, this is the total 2 market cap in 2017, okay? The total 2 market cap in early 2017, it ended up falling like 34%. Like, but it doesn't matter because in the grand scheme of things, you don't even see it. It's like a blip. It's like fucking transgenders existing for like a few years and then getting eliminated from the world because no one in the fucking world gives a fuck about them. That's what it looks like. If you zoomed in, you'll see it briefly, but over time, it doesn't even matter at all. That's literally how the crypto market is. Okay, like, don't be so concerned about these tiny little dips. And then we see another gigantic one, right, for 52%, guys. That's a massive drop. So what are you guys crying about right now? Like, what are you, like, I don't understand why people, like, can you tell me what you're crying? Imagine if you're crying right now about this kind of drop. You know, like, you literally cried over fucking a 10% market cap total 2 drop. What are you gonna do? Like, what the fuck are you gonna do? If the market drops 30 to 40%, you're probably gonna sell at the bottom. That's what you're gonna do. Ignore the fucking market. Come back like after July. I think August, September, October is gonna be great. your portfolio is gonna be fine, man. Like, you know, like there's no point of worrying over when you put into the context of things, you know, it's not that bad, right? You know what I mean? Like, you know, you're fucking dating your girlfriend, and in the past she cheated on you with a big fucking black dude or something like that. Yeah, like that was bad. Then this time she cheated on you with a little Asian dude with a 3-inch dick. It's nothing compared to the past. Nothing. What are you even worried about? You know? Like, the past was much worse. It's like, don't worry about it so much. Like, this is a 10% drop, guys. And what's there to be worried about? You know? What are you gonna do if a 30-40% drop happens? Are you gonna like sell literally everything in your position? You know, like I'm just trying to put into context that, like, I don't understand what everyone like is so worried about. Bitcoin is incredibly bullish long term. Like, big whoop did he do that the 4-day chart looks a little bit bearish. You know, like if we zoom back right now, like there's been many times in the markets before. If you take a look, you know, where the MACD is coming to the downside. Like, here's in 2017, you know, here's early in 2017 where the MACD, it is coming down for a while, but then it ends up curving around, and then it ends up going all the way to the upside again. You know, like there's gonna be massive times where it looks like it's gonna come down, but then look how overextended the majority of times it gets, and it just goes parabolic. And then in 2021, it does the same shit. You know, well, in 2021, it didn't really come down much, except for like one period over here, right? And then, but it still ends up continuing to a major bull market. Like right now, we're still way up there. Like, we're still way up there, guys. Like, so far up there in the MACD that there's potential for this thing to climb so big right now. So I really hope that you guys like have some context about how early we are in the bull market right now. We are so early, and there's going to be massive volatility along the way, and there's just absolutely zero reasons for anybody to get worried about anything. Like, short term, yeah, go fucking find the hobby. Stop day trading. Stop looking at the market. If you suck at day trading, stop day trading. That's simple, right? But long term in your portfolio, don't worry, man. You guys, I think you guys are really okay. You know, my lady and I, we have this discussion almost every day where we basically reassure each other, because we're like, you know, deep down, of course, we're all shit scared. We're like, oh, should we sell? Should we try to buy back cheaper? But we always end up reaching the same conclusion, which is the conclusion I'm telling you guys, which is there's nothing to fear, man. There's going to be a lot of opportunities for some big growths. Okay, but you guys are probably wondering right now, and one big question you're probably wondering is this. Is this drop short term, right? And is the rally actually going to continue? Honestly, I don't think that we're going to be rallying more, guys. I think that we're going to end up getting a pretty big fucking correction. Like, maybe, like, even though the 2-day has a doji candle, I don't believe that for shit right now. It's temporary and just coincidental with the retracement up. I don't think that okay, this is what I think. I think that this is a 1, this is a 2, this is a 3, this is a 4, and that's a double top on the 5 for now. And I think that we're going to end up starting the correction. We're probably going to end up getting somewhere to the lower ranges. I think that 84 to probably 87K is going to be a target. I mean, like, you can't be that naive. Okay, I'm going to show you guys how many dumb motherfuckers there are out there. I'm going to show you guys. Like, you might be like, oh, it's never gonna happen. I show you, motherfuckers, how it can happen. 2017, everybody thought it was gonna go to the moon. Motherfucker, the 35% correction came right here. You see it? The next one came too. 33%. It comes, guys. It comes, I'm telling you. You would be the most naive person in the world if you think that your girlfriend is not banging the personal trainer that's a hot fucking male. You would be that naive. I'm telling you right now, okay? If your girlfriend goes to the gym 5 days a week, and she's got a personal trainer that's black, she's probably smashing him. And you're probably like, oh yeah, nah, they're just friends, it's the personal trainer. That's the same thing as being like, yo, Bitcoin in the past dropped 35% every single year, many times. But nope. This time it's different, guys. It's gonna go to the fucking moon forever. And it's never gonna, like, seriously, man? What the fuck? You really think that it's gonna go forever without any type of corrections? Come on, guys. It's not gonna be like that, okay? Like, so I believe that this 5 waves is currently in right now. And then we're gonna get to some altcoins as well. I think that we're gonna probably do a correction of some sort. If I'm wrong, so be it, man. But I'm still firm on this, that I believe we're gonna get to anywhere between 87 to 81K. And yes, many coins did end up bouncing. Many coins like XRP, you know, they definitely ended up bouncing, right? That's a gigantic 20-something% recovery, right? But the reason it bounced is because I've been calling that as well, that there's probably another wave happening. Like where we ended up counting a 1, a 2, this is probably a 3 somewhere in there, a 4, and there's probably a 5 waves coming. But after that, it's probably done, guys. Like, let's not deny it for a moment that once those 5 waves finish, it's fucking done for a while. And XRP is probably making 5 waves. You know, this is bearishly diverging with the RSI. It's probably going to go up just for a little bit more. It's probably going to bull trap above the $3.30 high, all-time high, and then come right back down. I think XRP is done, man. Right? And other than that, like, every coin, you know, you take a look at the big coins that I really like, for example, Polkadot. You know, Polkadot, it's a great coin. Everybody loves Polkadot, right? It broke below these support levels down over here. Support. It smashed well below it. It can't get back above it, man. Right? So I'm actually thinking of shorting the market very soon. You take a look at a coin like, for example, Polygon. You know, it looks like it's getting bull trapped in many ways, right? Doesn't look like it's getting back above there. It just bull trapped below the previous lows. You know, then there's other coins like Manta that clearly like is like in a very awkward situation right now where it's reaching the lows of August, right? So there's a good possibility that we might hold there, but other coins are just looking like shit. Like, you know, Render's looking like fucking shit, man. Right? So I think that it's still gonna bleed. Right? And for example, you know, Jasmine is getting destroyed. Jasmine, why would it not go down to over here? Why would it not just make the perfect touch again around the 20-cent range? Then you take a look at Superverse, like Superverse getting shit on. Superverse is probably going to get back down to like 76 ranges. And then people are looking at SUI, right? SUI is probably going to, like, I don't know if this is the low or not, but if Bitcoin goes lower, yeah, of course we're going to see lower lows. Then we see other coins like HBAR where it looks like that's the 5th wave that formed. So it doesn't look like any of these coins are going to be rallying. Like, these could just be short-term. Like, it doesn't mean just because we see a 2-day doji candle that's going to form, it doesn't mean that it's going to be the bottom. Like, you just have to think about how the total market cap ended up fucking getting raped earlier. I'm sorry for saying that word. I shouldn't have said that word, but they got raped. You know, that's what fucking happened, right? And I just believe that the total to market cap is going to drop a lot lower to down over here, right? Due to these ranges. I think total one market cap is probably going to end up dropping to these lower ranges again. I just don't think it's going to stop in the middle and then just rally and break out all of a sudden. That's what I don't think will happen. So right now as it stands, I'm very bearish short term, despite this short-term correction so far that ended up holding a little bit. But long-term, super bullish still, guys. I still maintain my bullish stance. I still expect to make well over $10 million in this bull market. And I'm not going to sell shit, man. And for those people crying, fuck you. Get out of this market and go back to your normal jobs. This is Philakone, and I'm signing out. Everybody have a good day and hold strong.